Hi, everyone. Welcome to Faith is the Key TV once again. Tonight, my topic is about moving from the negative to the positive, meaning moving from our negative environments where some of us are and moving to our positive environments where all of us want to be. I call it stepping in faith. It's not easy, it takes a lot of tries, it takes a lot of perseverance, it takes a lot of courage, and it takes a whole bunch of faith to do it. So I'm kind of here tonight to encourage you and to empower you and to give you insight on how to do that without fighting yourself and without fighting people. Because sometimes when we want to move from the negative to the positive, we get a lot of fight. We get so much fight that it holds us back from getting to our positive environment where we want to be. We get fight from every direction. We get fight from our families. We get fight from our friends. We get fight from our jobs. We get fight from our minds. We get fight everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And so it's not easy. So I'm just here tonight to kind of empower you to give you a little insight on how to do that. So when we're moving from a negative environment to a positive environment, we got to understand that it starts with us, the individual. It starts with you. You have to want it bad enough. You have to want the positivity bad enough to get there. Because if you don't want it bad enough, you will never make it there because it's going to take so much perseverance from your end. It's going to take so much faith on your end. It's going to take so much courage from your end that if you don't have all of those things, you will fail. It's not a good thing. I don't like to say the word fail, but it happens. But we have to understand that. So when we're moving from negative to positive, we have to check out every aspect of our lives. We have to check out the people we are surrounded by. We have to check out our relationships with individuals and with God. We have to, because if we don't check it, we will never move from negative to positive. So if you have to pull out a notebook or a checklist and check off all the negative things in your life that you don't want, or write it down and check it off one by one until you slowly but surely see all those negative things disappear and turn into positive things, then you do that. I think that setting goals for yourself is awesome. If you set goals for yourself as to how to get from one place to the next, or as to where you want to be from today in the next month. So when you do things like that, it pushes you. It gives you the push that you need to move to the positive place because you already made up your mind that you want to do this, whether it be you want to have a job in a certain amount of time, you want to be in school by a certain amount of time, you want to buy a house, you want to be married, you want to have a child, you want to write a book, you want to start something new in your life, embark on a new journey. These things come with, you have to make goals. You have to make goals and you have to make them out of faith because these things are not yet done, but it's what you can see, but it's not in front of you. So that is what faith is, and it's hope in what you cannot see, but what you believe. So if you believe in yourself and you believe in what you want and what you see for your future, it can come to pass. My biggest thing here is we all have to understand that the battle starts in our minds. Our minds is where the battle starts. So if we can shut it down from it enters your mind and shut it down from it enters your mind. Once it enters there, you need to shut it down immediately and regroup with faith. If you don't do that and empower yourself and encourage yourself, you are going to struggle. You're going to struggle. I don't want to say fail because you might struggle, but you might not fail. So I don't want to say fail. You will struggle. So what we got to understand is that we definitely have to, once it comes into your mind, negativity, I'm talking about, once negativity comes in your mind, you have to literally shut it down immediately. Don't even give it a second. Once it comes, creep up, you shut it down with positivity, with no, I can do this, or I know I'm going to do this, or envision yourself doing the things that you want to do that are positive. That is one of the ways to move from negative to positive. If we don't do these things as human beings, we will always fail in everything that we do. Because if you think negative, negative will happen to you. If you think positive, positive will happen to you. It happens on a daily basis. There's people that do it every day, so you can do it as well. If you feel like you cannot move from a negative environment to a positive environment, you need to sit back and you need to regroup everything that is going on around you and inside of you, so that you can point out what is negative and what is positive, so that you can magnify the positive and decrease the negative, and take off the picture off of the negative and put the picture on the positive. Because if we don't do that, we will never get from our negative environments to our positive environments. So these are the things that I'm going all around, and I'm telling you different things as to how to go from a negative environment to a positive environment. But one thing I need you guys to understand is we have to encourage ourselves every day. Every moment of the day, we have to be our biggest critic. We have to be our biggest encourager. We have to encourage ourselves 99% of the time, because if you don't love you, nobody else can love you. You have to love yourself first so that others can love you. And if we're going to do that, we have to understand that those things get us positive reinforcement. Loving yourself gets you positive reinforcement every time, all the time. Loving yourself gets you respect. Loving yourself gets you so many things you wouldn't even understand. So it's the first thing, is learning how to love yourself. Because if you don't even love yourself, you can't even love God. You're supposed to even love him first. But if we don't love ourselves, it's hard to love anybody else. Because if you know what you want and you know how to respect yourself, respect your body, then you would know how to do the same for others. So we have to definitely learn how to love ourselves. Once we love ourselves and bring positivity in the air and take ourselves out of negativity, we will receive positive environments. And I say that because when you start to love yourself, you wouldn't even allow negativity to come around you. You would shut it down immediately. You would see negativity immediately. You would see it immediately. And when it comes and it's creeping, because of the love that you have for yourself, you wouldn't even allow it to creep up to you. So I just really want to encourage everyone out there who watches this video or who watches Faith is the Key TV I just want to encourage you guys to love yourself. Love yourself so that you can know enough to take yourself out of negative environments to bring yourself into positive environments. Because once you do that, there is nothing that can stop you. You have to know how to encourage yourself. You have to know how to empower yourself. You're going to have to know how to speak positivity over your situations. If you don't learn how to do that, it is not going to be easy for you to move from the negative to positive. And through faith, all things are possible. We have to remember our faith and keep our faith at the top of our chart. Keep your faith at the top of your chart so that you will have love, laughter, peace, and joy and happiness in your life and positivity in your life. When you carry these things in your life, you shall see positive reinforcement and not negative reinforcement. That is my word tonight, and God bless you all for watching. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share this video with someone that it may bless them as well. God bless you, and have a good night. Thank you.